Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Knowledge, Isupk, out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of this Bible, teaching the truth that God of this Bible, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is the most high power. Yahweh is his name in the Hebrew. Okay? With that being said, we also teach the truth of who God's people are. Israel, Yasharallah, Prince of the Power, the so-called Negro, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called West Indian, the so-called Haitian, all right, the so-called Latinos, natives, indigenous of North, Central, and South America. And you make up the 12 tribes of Israel. If you're making up the 12 tribes of Israel, it's very important that our people come back to the Most High, all right? And when we say come back to the Most High, we're saying come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Our people are failing because we're not adhering to the laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? And that's our duty as the priests and prophets of the Most High, to wake our people up, to bring our people back to who they are. Okay? To wake up the 144,000. When we wake up the 144,000, all right, it will be the kingdom. The kingdom will come by the hand of whom the world calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Jesus Christ. Okay? All right? A black man, a so-called black man. He is a Jew from the tribe of Judah. Okay? And he is our king. We're going to talk about that today. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. All right? And this is the Brotherhood class. So we're going to go into it. All right? I'm breaking out these scriptures and bringing out this information. Okay? Right now, not as a presidential campaign, but there's a lot of local, in a lot of cities, there are a lot of local campaigns to run for offices. Right here in Syracuse, New York, there is a run for the memorial seat, mayoral seat, okay? The mayor, all right? And voting. And everybody is pumped up about voting and whom they should vote for and going out to vote. All right, but being that this is Brotherhood class, we're going to go over it as to, is it of the Most High? Is it brotherly to vote? All right, okay, because you're not going to get the truth anywhere else but here. And yes, I stand on that. If I didn't stand on it, then you would think that I would be wrong. You would think that I would be wavering, or I can be shaky, and that's what Christianity is. Okay, that's what Islam is. That's what all these religions are. Everything is shaky. Everything is tolerant and open. All right, you got to be tolerant and open. You can't have a stance for anything. All right, you can't believe in something and hold true to it, especially when it comes to the Bible. But that day is done. That day is over, and that has nothing to do with us in the Isupk, because us in the Isupk, we absolute are sincere and true in following the Most High God. All right? Okay? We think that Brotherhood would be voting because of Christianity. We think that it would be voting. We think that it would absolutely be pivotal to us to vote. Okay? You see here? Absolutely think that it's the right thing to do to go and vote. Okay? Nobody looks at what the Bible says, and it contradicts everything in which they do, because if you claim to be a follower of Christ, you go to church on Sunday and you say, I want to give honor and praise and thanks to the head of my life, Jesus Christ. So if Jesus Christ is the head of your life and the head of everybody else in that church, why is the pastor pushing voting? The pulpit has been used for politics for over 50, 60 years. And that was a strategic move done in politics.